Hello, everybody. Welcome to this new moon co-creation meditation, which is all about activating your miracle magic and being able to transmute disappointment and challenging emotions that have been coming up through this Lion's Gate into confidence and into courage, which is really what this Leo moon is all about. So I'm a Leo. My name is RozyGlow. If you don't know me already, I channel divine grace, which allows us to let go easily of what no longer serves us. So if you like the sound of letting go of easily what no longer serves you, hit that subscribe and notifications button, and you will know every time I'm live with another little upgrade to support you on your journey. Now, if you are watching this at some other time than the new moon in Leo, just remember that this is about courage and confidence and activating miracle magic. So you are always in the right place. Divine timing is always at play. Rue, welcome. It's so good to see you. I've been thinking of you for ages. Lovely to see you here, sweetie. Welcome everybody who's joining. Please do say hello. I've been like in full RozyGlow mode, so I've just put some more RozyGlow in my hair. And I've just had my 42nd birthday. So I'm a Leo. And for fellow Leos, just want to say big up, big love. It's so lovely to be in our season right now. The new moon isn't actually until next week, next Wednesday. So I think it's about 3:42 a.m. GMT. But the fact that we're connecting to these energies now allows us to make the very most of them. And we have literally just had the Lion's Gate portal close. And in the UK, the heat wave suddenly dropped just as that Lion's Gate portal closed. Don't know about you, but for me, I find that Lion's Gate energy really, really intense because we're blasted with these high frequency energies. And what they do is they do purge out of us everything that is in resistance to our higher path. So you got to have a lot of stamina to deal with that. And this is why this new moon meditation is really dedicated to soothing any ruffled feathers, to being able to reintegrate and to synthesize, and also just to embody the lessons that have come about. The beauty of being able to purge is that you lessen your density, and so you become more of your light being. And this is what it's all about, living as a divine human and an awakening starseed. It's bringing more of your light consciousness, your soul consciousness, into your physical body and being able to live from your higher consciousness rather than your programming, which we'll call the ego. And it's the programming that we put into a sphere of compassion. So if you're new to this work, I always work with a sphere of compassion. This is a transmutational tool for being able to transmute lower density into higher density. And you'll see exactly how it works as we go through the meditation. So let's do a little cacao blessing. We always have cacao as we start. Hey, Jid. Hey, Katie. Good to see you. So I've decided to claim my Queen of Awesomeness title. And yeah, I'm just going to do a little cacao blessing. I actually haven't even got the cards with me today, which is really interesting. But today we're going to sort of bring it straight into the meditation very quickly. And we're preparing for a full moon meditation towards the end of the month, which will be about holding ourselves the way we want to be held. So just look out for that in a couple of weeks' time. And remember that living as your higher self, living in such a way that you are moving beyond fear as your default in your life doesn't mean that you don't feel fear. So feeling fear and being able to move through it is what I teach people, how to live as their divine human self. So again, if you like the sound of that, please do check out my website, rozyglow.com. Check out my breakthrough calls, my Fearless, Empowered and Free to Be Me course, and my one-to-one coaching, because this is how you activate your diamond body and how you get fully on your path. And that's what I want to support you to do. So with that in mind, let's call this diva in. If you want to sit nice and tall. Now, if you haven't got any cacao, just bring your hands to your heart. You will still feel the magic of this beautiful being, this energy that helps us connect to compassion. If you have, then it's time to close your eyes. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, send that breath all the way down your body. Just allow the skin to soften. Again, breathing into the heart center. And giving permission for the heart to relax, to feel safe, to open up. And we welcome the Cacao Diva into this co-creation meditation, knowing that this beautiful plant medicine connects us to our higher selves, our higher path, and also helps us create balance and harmony wherever it is needed most in our lives. So you know which parts of your life have been feeling fractious lately. Those are the parts we're going to love up. And so just to create a boundary for us to create within, we're going to draw a circle in the air with our nose. So only go as far as your nose will let you. And then go the other way. Beautiful. Now drawing a line up and down, so connecting source to Gaia. Gaia being the ascending earth paradigm. Just draw the head up and down a couple of times gently. Great work. And then bring your head neutral. So now imagining that circle that you created in front of you is a sphere, and wrapping that sphere around your whole energy field. So it's a sphere of compassion for the whole of your multidimensional self. And welcoming this idea of being able to rest in the heart and to allow the mind to follow the heart. We invite the Cacao Diva to show us where we most need to go and what it's going to take for us to activate the miracle magic that we want in our lives. Remembering that a miracle is a shift in perspective that allows the impossible to become possible. You may want to think about that for a little while or feel into it. A shift in perspective, in mindset, that allows the impossible to become possible. Take a moment to invite your star family, soul family, guides, teachers, the ascended masters that work with you. We invite only the purest frequencies of love light, 100% galactic love light coming through our energy field. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And remembering that as you surround yourself in a sphere, everyone who participates in this co-creation meditation has their own sphere. And then we have a sphere that is a collective sphere around all of us. So we're just going to purify and energize this with the sound Ma, as we send the sound Ma into the earth to connect our earth chakras and activate our earth chakras. The sound Om, which we send up through the crown of the head to connect with our soul chakra and our soul tribe. And the sound Un, which is the unifying consciousness of the divine heart, the awakened heart, from our heart beaming out to all others, awakening on their journey. Take a deep breath in. When you're ready, smile and invite the smile in your heart to smile back at you. You see that lovely golden glow spread across your heart. Feel it beam out of your chest into your energy field and receive it from Source through our sun. Also receive it from Gaia through our feet. The Mother-Father connection, the divine child in our hearts. Awakening innocence. Awakening the willingness to be delighted. To let go of those old patterns of expectation. And repatterning them into the highest octave possible. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, come back. Hello. So welcome everyone else who's joined. Oh yeah, I forget to ask about the likes. So if you like what I'm saying, please like it. It helps. Right. So if anyone's got anything they would like to put in the sphere, please just put it down in the comments. Just let me know what it is that you'd like to let go of. Personally, I have been feeling a lot of insecurity, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of the feelings that come or the emotions that come whenever I'm about to take a leap. And I teach this in all of my coaching, is that every time you're about to take a leap, you regress. But when you're going through it, it feels like it's the first time, and it feels like it's never going to go away, and it feels very compelling to believe. But there have been lots and lots of shifts that have come about, you know, from the beginning of the spring and everything that's happened with our confinement and isolation and everything else that's been going on, and the truths that have been coming to light. With this particular new moon, there's a very strong Mars influence, and there will be a lot more truth coming to light. So we need to have the courage in our hearts to face that things are not the way we thought they were. They're not the way we have been told they were. And actually, although it can seem shocking for truth to come to light, it is incredibly liberating, because once we can see things for what they are, we can make the choices necessary to allow us to co-create the world that we want. So these co-creation meditations are a world service, okay, as well as a personal service. Who are we co-creating with? Your higher self and Source Direct. And I always, always, always intend the highest good of all and the win-win-win in everything. So what is in my best interest, what's in yours, and what's in the best interest of the collective? For me, this is how we bypass the ego programming. This is how we make sure that we don't default back into that programming that wants to keep us where we are. Because the only reason I'm feeling all the fears and insecurities and doubts that I am is because I'm taking huge leaps, like amazing things. I've had to go VAT registered in the UK. This means that you have hit an income turnover to a degree that you now have to pay extra tax, which for me is a sign of progress, especially as someone who lived on £100 a week for about 15 years and did nothing but work, and never give to myself, but always give to others. So learning to reverse that is really, really important. If you want to be a shining example for others, you have to also be affluent in all ways, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and psychologically. And when you are, this is going to trigger some people, because it's very easy to want to judge, because we find judgment is a way of being able to actually make ourselves feel better. And it is the original mother wound. So we've been doing a lot around healing the mother wound. And there's a lot coming up at the moment around that, because if we had unmet needs as we were growing up, or we were in the womb, which most of us have, then we have the expectation of those needs never being met. It also colors our perception of Source, of Mother, Father, God. And this idea that actually in some way we will have what we want withheld from us. And we need to reverse that now. So I've been working over the last few months with people to shift the idea that you can actually put 80% effort in for 20% reward, to actually being able to put 20% effort in for 80% reward. What is the key to that? Valuing yourself, okay, valuing your gifts, valuing what you give to the world. And, you know, if you're not sure what you're all about, just listen to what other people say about you. Like, listen to what they say that is kind and difficult to accept. Own it. It's yours. Okay. And if you don't like what's being said about you, notice what it's triggering in you and deal with that. Love it up. We are moving out of duality. Duality is this right, wrong, one is right, one is wrong, into unified field. But in order for us to truly do that, we have to accept that polarization is acceptable. It defines things. We have to have extremes. We have to have diversity. So it's unification and diversity. We don't need hive mind. We don't need everyone thinking the same thing. What we do want is everybody to surrender to love. Okay, so whatever that is, surrendering to the highest good, surrendering to love, is how we all ascend together. And that's what this process is going to be about. So I am going to be putting, just so you know, because I really, it's just been full on. So if you haven't been following my path, I'm getting married next Saturday. Okay, it's my hen weekend this weekend. I merged a business that I was so attached to because it was very much connected to the death of my mother, and also my daughter feeling that I was never there for her. So I kept it going because I had to justify its existence. And actually, I've let it go. I've allowed it to merge into the newest form of me, which is RozyGlow. And that's how I offer my coaching and my yoga now. And if you haven't tried my yoga yet, it's all online. So I'll put the details in the box below, how you can actually join me. It's all on RozyGlow.com, and it's lots of fun. We work with the cacao, we work with the oracle cards, and I teach a style called MultiDimensional Yoga, which embeds what you learn in these co-creations into your physical form, so you can purge the resistance on a deeper level. And you know what? It feels so good when you actually do let go of that density. When you're going through the letting go, it is not fun. But when you come out the other side, you know it was worth it. And that allows you to embrace the journey every step of the way. So, what miracles would you want now? What is it that you want to call in now? Take a moment, really feel into that. What is the miracle you want? For me, grace and ease flowing through life, whatever challenges come up, being able to navigate with that compass of grace and ease is my intention. And being able to create more and more in this physical reality so I can show others how to do it. That is my desire. And the miracle of my beloved partner, who I'm so grateful has come into my life, and I definitely co-created him, to shift a pattern that all my adult life meant that I was with unavailable men. I was with people that were not available because I wasn't available. My connection to Source is then what allowed me to be able to welcome a man, and to welcome the holding lightly of something that you treasure so much that you just don't want it to go. So accepting that loss is a part of love and being willing to take that journey anyway, for whatever it brings, that's courage. Confidence is to step forward and to say, okay, I am going to lead the way with confidence, because that confidence is what people love. It's what gives them confidence to move out of their fears. And this is why it's so important we anchor these. And through bringing in miracles, asking for miracles, wonderful, wonderful things can happen that couldn't happen if you didn't actually welcome them in. So how much do you want to live your life in delight rather than disappointment? What is your pattern? What do you expect? Every time I raise the bar myself, I expect to be disappointed. There is an expectation there because that's what I remember in my childhood. So letting that go is the path, and that's the invitation for you too. So yes, just to read what I said I was going to be doing, and then we'll go from there. So we've had the Lionsgate portal. This year's been full on already. We've been blasted with super high frequency vibes, and now we need to integrate them. So that's what we're doing. All feelings of insecurity, fearful of being taking big steps forward, doubting ourselves and our abilities, and even being confused about what we want to manifest, what we want to co-create. All of these things are going to be loved up today. It is time to call in a miracle and to align with the confidence that the Leo energy gives us. Very protective energy, Leo. It's that fighting energy that will protect the weak, okay? And so as a mother energy, you'll protect your young. Now, we all have that mother energy inside of us that will protect our inner child. We want to evolve that mother energy so that it is a powerful force of divine consciousness rather than a fear-based program that keeps trying to keep us safe, but all it actually does is prevent us from moving in the direction we want. So be very aware of what your internal mother is like, because that's what we want to love up today. It's time to trust the guidance of your heart and commit to taking it with confidence. Now, if your heart says yes, and then it leads you to something painful, it's very easy to make the decision not to trust your heart. But that pain is part of your process. It's part of your progress. It's part of your soul evolution. Embrace it. All you need to embrace pain is tools to know how to navigate through it, because pain doesn't kill you. It's just something that will allow you to learn to move beyond pain as your main teacher. If you're not attached to trying to avoid pain at all costs, you can have a much more wonderful experience here on earth. And obviously, the more you raise your vibration, the less pain you attract. But you have to go through the journey that your soul has elected for you. You have chosen your curriculum. That's why we all have different curriculums. We all have different challenges. So don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Don't even worry about what you're doing, but just open to what your challenges are and know that this is part of your soul evolution. This is how you are here today to grow your soul so that you can move through these lessons, embody them, and teach them. What else? We'll be loving up our insecurities so we can step forward and trust that what is most aligned with our soul purpose will materialize. Now, that might not be what your little self wants for you, but it will be what your big self wants for you. And your big self has a much greater idea of what is really going to make you happy and fulfilled in the long term than your little self. So surrendering to your higher good, surrendering to your higher self is not surrendering to an external authority. It is surrendering to the happiest, wisest part of you that already has what you want. In that way, I hope that's going to help give you the confidence just to actually accept that if something gets taken away, which a lot has been in the last few weeks for people to get them on their path, then that's for the highest good. And in my experience, I had to let go years ago, Ian. We met years ago, but it was not the right time. And I knew I had to do the right thing, which was incredibly painful. It's very difficult to let go and trust. I had no idea that we were really going to get back together. We weren't together in the first place, but the attachment was there. There was a connection. There was some spark. But I did not feel it was an integrity to continue at that time. And neither did he. So we listened to our hearts, even though it was painful. And through the journey that we went on in the last 6 years, we were able to be together. We've just had 2 amazing years. First year flew high, super high, right? Second year, lots and lots of work to do. Didn't change the bond between us and the depth that we have. So this is the beauty of having a partner in crime, a playmate, someone that you can journey through the challenges and the joys together. And everybody deserves that. And I want it for you if that's something you want. Remember, that's what I get people into alignment with if they want to get out their own ways. So the key is to commit to the highest good. And this will be revealed. Okay, so the highest good is what we're connecting to today. And committing to the highest good means taking a risk. It means stepping forward. It means finding a way. Thanks, Rue. It means allowing yourself to actually step beyond the fear of making a change and actually making that change and believing in yourself. This is all about confidence and all about Leo. So that might mean you coughing up some money that maybe you don't feel you have, right? It might mean you having to be resourceful in finding a way to make something happen that you don't know how to make happen right now. And all I'd invite you to do is to remember you have an inner magic man. Okay, your inner feminine, your inner mother is the energy frequency that you want to attract, right? But your inner man, your inner masculine or your inner magic man is the one that makes it happen, goes out and gets it. You don't ask your inner magic man how he's going to do it. You just get clear on what it is you want. And then you do the alignment, which is to clear the resistance. And that's what we're doing now. Through the sphere, you clear the resistance. Now, please remember, these meditations here on YouTube are a taster of how you can shift your vibration. But if you don't actually do the deeper work that I teach on my coaching, the results are short-lived. You've got to commit. You've got to do the deeper work to allow that resistance to transmute over time. And it does pick up momentum. There'll be many times that you want to give up, that you think it's not working. You've had a success and then you come into another bit of doubt. But when you just keep stepping forward, the path keeps revealing itself, one foot at a time. And before you know it, you look back and go, wow, how far have I come? So that's what we're going to embed now. Let's see what the co-creation is going to be. And if you want some crystals to work with, I have reconnected with Celestite. Now, Celestite for me is how we download our divine blueprint. If you're interested in crystals, get in touch, because I do have some wonderfully ethically sourced crystals and a crystal ball for some clarity. So this is like the sphere of compassion. But if you haven't seen one before, if you know the flower of life formation, the flower of life is the sphere around you, and it's also the same shape around the planet. So you have the crystal grid, which is the Christed consciousness grid. And this is what connects all of us awakening star seeds. Remember that you can send energy down when you've got a surplus, and you can also draw energy up when you need some more energy. So this is part of us maintaining the grid, supporting each other, and being able to keep renewing our energy. Okay, right, let's do this. So if you want a doTERRA oil as well, welcome whoever's just joined. The oil that's been getting me through everything is Brave oil. I think I've got some here. Yeah, that's it. So you can see it's well worn, but this Brave oil has been coming everywhere with me. It's a courage blend and I love it. You can put it on your solar plexus. You can also put it on your pulses. And it was actually designed for children, but it will activate our inner child. So we're going to connect. Let's do it. When you're ready, rub your hands together. Have a little shake. And then bring your hands to your heart center. I'm going to cleanse our crystals and magical tools in a minute, but just for now, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, sigh it out. So we need to sigh it all the way down through to the soles of your feet. Breathe in. And again, breathe out all the way down your body. Soften the soles of your feet. Let that lovely breath move through your feet into the earth. One more. Breathe in from the sun now, all the way down through your crown. Nice full breath. And as you breathe out, send it down your body. Beautiful. So when you're ready, please repeat these words after me. I am all that is. I am the one self I am. I am that I am. I am the source of my creations. I am the creator of my reality. I am a multi-dimensional being of love and light. I am sovereign. I am invisible, invincible, invulnerable, untrackable, and untraceable to anyone or anything of malevolent intent. I am free. I am aligned with Earth's ascension paradise timeline. I am surrendering my programming to my divine will. I am co-creating my personal paradise with grace and with ease, in alignment with the win-win-win in everything and the highest good of all. I am my higher self from my divine design timeline. I am divine delight. I am divine wisdom. I am divine courage. I am divine confidence. I am divine grace. I am divine prosperity. I am divine joy. I am divine infinite power. I am divine infinite love. I am that I am. And give permission for your heart to relax. You can also rub your solar plexus. Often when our inner child is feeling really threatened, this part of us gets very tight. I want you to remember that this is the ego programming fighting to stay alive. And the ego is simply the programmed self that wants to keep you where you are because this is all it knows. It's trying to protect you, but from a very, very limited mindset. It's not the part of you that you want protecting you. Now you can bring your hand lower down, just rub your lower belly. Massage your desire fire, your inner sacred womb space. Whatever your gender, we all have a sacral chakra. And this is where we cook up our dreams and our desires. And then lower down, you have your root chakra, which helps you feel safe in the material world. And your earth chakra is below the surface of the earth. And this connects you to the crystalline grid and the new earth paradigm. So just be aware of these chakras. Remember there's one at the center of the earth as well. And then as you move your awareness all the way up your body, you move through the heart, through the throat, through the third eye, through the crown, through the soul chakra, and then the stellar gateway. And then we connect to the cosmic sun, the source of all that is, the universal of all. And it's known as the multiverse. So let's invite the new moon energy to come through. Let's invite this new moon energy that is brewing, getting ready to be born, the Leo courage, the Leo confidence, the Leo power. Imagine that this crescent moon is pouring her silver, platinum love light down through the crown of your head, through your soul chakra, and bathing you in healing, loving, soothing, healing energies. Let them flow through your whole being. You want to have that sense of being soothed. Then you can release your hands and place them over your magical tools, crystals, whatever you want to cleanse, and either listen or repeat after me. I cleanse these crystals and magical tools to renew their power so they may bring peace and harmony and benefit humankind. I command that all lower frequency energies be taken to where they can be transmuted into the purest love light. So only the purest frequencies of love light exist within these crystals and magical tools for the highest good of all. And so it is, and so it shall be. Okay. So again, as you're sitting through this meditation or lying down, aim not to cross your legs so you can let the energy flow. Remembering you're in a super safe space, your sphere of compassion. And just taking a moment to awaken within you, the you that is super confident, The you that is a shining example for others to be inspired by. The you that has the courage to step forward and follow the heart. And also inviting this idea that this is the you that had the needs met that you needed to be met as a child and as a baby. So that you knew when you asked for something, it was always heard and responded to. So in your sphere, you may be able now to conjure up an image of this version of you, as though it's on a screen in front of you. Just see how you want to show up. Allow your higher self now to give you a vision. And perhaps it's a colour. Perhaps it's a word. Perhaps it's a symbolic object. Right now in front of me, I can see a box with the lid open, fully open. It's like being able to jump out and go, ta-da, here I am. And a bit like a jack in a box, you can jump up and jump out. So give yourself a moment to feel and to see what is there. Who is the you want to be? And just imagine for a moment that your mother is right there, witnessing you, telling you how proud she is of you, telling you just how smart and wonderful you are. What a gift to this world you are. Let's see the you that isn't scared of stepping forward and saying, this is my worth. This is who I am. And now invite the idea of a masculine coming in to witness, as well as the Divine Father, perhaps represented by your physical father. But again, utter pride and joy in the you that you are. And you feel the energy of the Divine Mother as the platinum flame coming through this feminine, beaming at you. You feel the energy of the Divine Masculine as the golden flame, the golden frequency coming through this masculine in front of you, beaming at you. And you see yourself becoming bigger and brighter and stronger. Your arms are upraised and you can receive the gifts. And as you take all that you need, anything that is a surplus moves through your body and moves around the planet to gift to others. There is so much to give. Again, give yourself the time. See yourself with all the things that you are seeking to co-create. You can have whatever symbols you want. More time, more money, more love, more vibrant health. See the body you want to see. See the well-being you want to co-create. See the results you want to achieve. And take a moment to imagine the Leo star above you, the Leo constellation. Now that is starting to activate the codes to allow the you that you are now to step into this version of you. So create another sphere of compassion in front of your face. It's about the size of a football. And this is what's between you and the you want to be. The you now and the you want to be. The you that is your higher self, communicating back to you. And I'm now inviting on your behalf any and all resistance to stepping into your best self, your most confident, courageous, and miraculous self, to be released from your cellular, molecular, atomic, and subatomic memory, from the waves and particles of your quantum field and photon stream. Just allow now all this resistance to be gathered through your body, through all of the aspects of your physicality, into your heart. And then you can release both hands from your heart and just beam a laser beam of this dense energy from your heart into the sphere in front of you. And know that the sphere will expand as much as it needs to. Perhaps you'll see the density as a dark coloured dust or smoke being released from you. Remember that you are constantly being surrounded by love and light. There is love coming from source. And so as you breathe into your heart, you gather the resistance up. And as you breathe out, send it into the sphere in front. We're going to call in now the pure, clear flame of divine infinite love. So it's going to start to flow down through the crown of your head, all the way through your body, around the planet, into her heart, the center of Mother Earth, and then back up through your earth chakra, through your body, and out through your heart. So it's taking now all of that density out of you and into the sphere. So let's release the density of expecting disappointment. Just breathe it into the sphere. All patterns of disappointment being released from the physical, etheric, emotional, mental, and astral bodies. All memories of being disappointed, of having a high expectation, being excited, and then being disappointed. Just release it fully. Let it go. It doesn't belong to you. Release the stories of disappointment from your ancestors and your own personal experiences. And let's also release any and all insecurity, the lack of security, the feeling lacking in security, the not having enough. Release it now. Cellular, molecular, atomic, subatomic, all dimensions, all directions in space and time. Releasing that wound of insecure attachment. Releasing the fear of speaking up and not having your needs met. Let it go. Releasing also the doubts about yourself and the world. The doubts in yourself about you and others. Just allow the divine infinite love to keep pulling through you so it purges what is out of alignment. That's it. Getting quite a big sphere in there. Okay, now releasing fear, false evidence appearing real, false expectations, false emotion appearing real. This idea that you will be rejected, you will be abandoned, you will be betrayed, just because you have been in the past. Let's just let it go. Do we need to keep learning that pattern? Have we learnt it already? Are we still worthy of our own love, even if that happens? Yes, we are. So allow this release and let the sphere in front of you spin fast. It starts to pull out of you any remnants, any receptor cells for these dense emotions. The fear, the insecurity, the doubt, and the disappointment. Just let it go. So releasing now the receptor cells, transmuting the receptor cells to be receptive only to pure joy, pure delight. Release the heavy heart that has burdened you. Release the toxicity in the mind that we all seek to escape from. Just Let it all go. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, what's coming through. So as you clear, you'll get the infinite love flame act like a laser beam into the sphere in front of you. So as you clear everything that you're ready to clear now, you'll then see that the energy that's coming from your heart into the sphere becomes a pure, clear, liquid love light. It's like a quartz crystal or a fox's glacier mint. And this is the energy of source, of pure, undifferentiated, raw source energy. It needs to be flavored, but in itself, it is divine infinite love. And all the density in the sphere starts to become this clear, liquid love light. It gets transmuted, loved up. And there is the aqua flame of divine intent, divine power coming through. So you can call that in. I am the aqua flame. I am the aqua flame. I am the aqua flame of divine intent, divine power. I am choosing to use my power wisely. Take that through your body, around the planet, up through your heart and into the sphere, and release any judgment of self and others. This is the difference between polarization and duality. There is no judgment in polarization. The judgment of right and wrong is in duality. So allow that sphere to be filled with the aqua flame, remembering that the aqua flame connects us to infinite possibilities, all sorts of potentials, being open, things being different. What would that look like? What would that look like? What would different in a positive way look like in your life? Very nice. And we have the fuchsia flame of divine delight coming through. Let it come all the way down through your body. I am the fuchsia flame. I am the fuchsia flame. I am the fuchsia flame of divine delight. Let it flow through you like a light fall of love around the planet and then up through her heart, through your body into the sphere. And we have the citrine flame of divine joy and confidence and courage. I am the citrine flame. I am the citrine flame. I am the citrine flame of divine joy, divine confidence, divine courage. Let that flow down now right into the center of the earth. And then it's like a love bomb that explodes and fills the crystalline grid, moves back up through your body and out through your heart into the sphere. That's it, beautiful. And we have the soft pink flame of divine grace that allows us to let go of the old ways. And we have the peridot flame coming through as well of the unified divine masculine, divine feminine within each of us. So allowing these to come through and to purge the mother wound of judgment, to purge the need to raise yourself above others so you feel better. Let's just bring the peridot through. Let's bring the soft pink through. Allowing the lessons, allowing the guidance that comes from being open, being open-minded, from being willing to move beyond judgment. So feel both these flames coming through, the pink and the green, through your body, around the planet, back up through your heart, and into the sphere in front. So we have aqua, we have fuchsia, we have citrine, we have peridot, and we have the soft pink. And these are all essentially crystalline codes. They're all part of the rainbow flame. You may have others come through, that's fine. What they do is they awaken us to our divine self. Now look at that sphere and just see that the word delight is in that sphere. I am delighted. I am delight. I am divine delight. I am delighted. I am delight. I am divine delight. I am delighted. I am delight. I am divine delight. And when you're ready, seeing that that sphere has transmuted its density, waiting for you to step in and claim these frequencies, create a bridge from your heart to the sphere, a beautiful rainbow bridge. Step onto that bridge. Now remember, when you do that, you're taking a leap, okay? When you step onto that bridge, you're stepping out of what you know into a place of not knowing, of anticipating positively that which is coming, aligning with it. So take the 3 steps that allow you to be fully on that bridge, and then the sphere in front of you expands all around you. And it fills up the original sphere that you were in. Now breathe these frequencies into you. Allow them to fill your heart, your solar plexus, your womb space, your root chakra and earth chakra, and all the crystals, all the chakras above. Beautiful column, your whole Mahatma of this divine juice, divine nectar. And turn your palms open so you can receive the miracles. Receive the shifts in perspective. Just imagine that your brain is being filled with the energy that will allow you to see the world differently. Knowing that as I change my view of the world around me changes. Life loves me and wants me to be happy. The better it gets, the better it gets. I love my life. It's great being me. And just when I think life can't get any better, it does. Now, witness the you that you are becoming. Call that you in. Call this divine father and divine mother in to this sphere with you. Like, allow yourself to receive. You'll have one at your head, one at your feet, and one at your heart. So just allow the divine mother to hold your feet, to help you feel supported in your physical reality. Allow the divine father to hold your head, to inspire you with divine thought, divine mind, to calm the fears, the doubts, the insecurities that come whenever we're shifting. And allow the you that you are becoming to hold your heart, to hold you and hug you, so you can download the information you need to step fully on this path. So if you feel any heaviness, any tiredness, remember that that is just density moving through you. Big shift going on. Just let yourself keep feeding the light through your body. And allow yourself now to be an overflowing cascade. The pure clear love light, the fuchsia, the aqua, the citrine, the peridot, and the soft pink. Feel them all the way around your being. And I'm commanding an axiotonal alignment with these higher frequencies. That means an all dimension, all space-time alignment. Let's have a sense of what it's like to embody the me, the you that is already where we want to be, that has been through this bump, has got through it, and mastered whatever you're learning now. And this is the you that doesn't give up on yourself. So let's call the miracles in as divine blessings, and you will receive them as the platinum flame and the golden flame, the sparkles of glitter, shimmer and shine. Now see your core line get super strong. The outline of your physical body start to glow. And please repeat after me. Activate, activate, activate my light body. Purify, purify, purify my light body. And now see your light body awaken. Probably a 6-pointed star. Some of you will see a diamond formation. From here, see the outline of your sphere start to glow. And then feeling all this energy pumping into your energy field, see the sphere resonating with this frequency of divine courage, divine confidence, divine delight, aligning you fully with miracle magic. What miracles do you want? As we give, we receive. So we offer to step up and then support the cultivation of delight and confidence and courage in others. Very nice. And so as we are resonating with this frequency, we are also a magnet for those experiences that will match the frequency of courage and confidence and delight. We've cleared our resistance to it. We're welcome to have a different experience now. So just let yourself receive the codes. Allow yourself to harmonize your heart with all the other hearts of those taking part in this. And then through your feet, imagine that all of the earth chakras are deeply connected with each other. We're all resonating and glowing as our divine human selves. That's it, it's looking great. Just feel your energy as it's shifting. I am surrendering my programming to my divine will. I am surrendering my programming to my divine will. I am surrendering my programming to my divine will. This is you surrendering the ego to the higher self. And just listen now. Bring one hand to your heart, one to your sacral chakra, and just listen before we anchor this to any guidance that this part of you that you're embodying now has for you. If all your needs are met, what are your expectations? So I'm getting the message, let it be easy. You don't have to struggle with it. Let it be easy. Okay, so we're just going to anchor this now, and then we're going to gently start to bring ourselves back. And before we do that, I just want you to see that you've got a very strong channel connecting you through to source and through to your earth chakra, around the crystalline grid and into the center of the earth. You are well supported. Divine Mother, as the earth, is feeding you the material support you need to co-create in this physical reality. And the divine masculine is coming through as divine thought, divine mind, divine inspiration. That is being guided by the energy of the heart, soul truth. So I am commanding an axiotonal alignment with my divine design timeline, my soul truth, my desire to be delighted, courageous, confident in all that I do, and to welcome miracles in every moment of every day, feeling super blessed. And shine that out into your home, shine that out into your environment. And then please repeat after me. I'm welcoming all of my soul tribe, all of the experiences, all of the opportunities that fully align me with my divine design timeline, that are on my path. I trust what is being taken away is for my highest good. I surrender the struggle into divine rapture, divine bliss, divine trust. I am aligned with the design, or I am aligned with the divine all of the time. I now command this process continues until completion. I welcome all the guidance and support to make it possible. I'm strengthening the outline of my sphere of compassion to reverberate with the frequencies of my divine self. That which is for me doesn't go past me. Anchor, anchor, anchor. Recalibrate, align. Balance and harmonize. For graceful and gentle, integration and full expression in my physical reality and all relevant dimensions of my being, in all space and all time. And so it is, and so it shall be. Now start to breathe yourself back. Breathe yourself back to the point that you come back into the room. 5555. I just saw, wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Stamp your feet. Come back. Hey, Rennie. Hey, Anne. Lovely to see you. Hit that like button if that was fun for you. And let me know how that was. It felt really powerful to hold that energy. The pillar's really strong. It's not just running through the center, it's like all around us. So it's like you have a really beautiful rainbow protective cover. You can feel the heart is open. Yeah, that's a magnet for joy, miracles, delight, and confidence. And you know what? We haven't even hit the energy yet of the Leo new moon. Hey, Kate. Yeah, baby. Courage, confidence, and bliss. So did you feel moving through that density? Like there was a moment where it was like, ooh, and you just got to move through it, let it come out. Hey, nice one, did. Cool. Well, beautifuls, I just want to say thank you very much for really powerful meditation. Yeah. Yes, having the oracle cards does help. I'm sorry I forgot them today. Just got to show up sometimes. But I did bring my lovely unicorn orb. Anne, can you please remind me of your friend's name? Just put it in the comments of who creates these, because they're absolutely phenomenal. And it was gifted to me by the lovely Anne. And I you know, if I want a bit of magic, I just throw that out into the magic world, out into like, yep, let's have a bit more magic going on here. To visualize the colors helps. Yeah, the cards really, really help. So anyone who wants the Oracle Healing cards, I have some in stock in the UK. So if you're in Europe, in the UK, then you can purchase from me direct. If you are in the US, then I have a link to Leslie's site that will also, again, give you the chance to purchase them. Cacao, you can purchase through me. Crystals, you can purchase through me. Now is the time to be getting in touch with me if you would like to partake in the next round of Fearless, Empowered and Free to Be Me, which is truly life-changing. Most of the people here are all graduates of that program. And it's starting September the 23rd. So I'm now getting married next Saturday, and then I'll be on honeymoon for a week, and I'll be taking breakthrough calls after. So now's the time to make that call, because we're already half full. And I would love to just welcome the right people, the people that are really resonating with now. Now it's time to take the leap. And I'm ready to meet you there. And if you want to just dip your toes in and try some yoga, then yoga is all online on RozyGlow.com. And also, we have the Star Salutation Prosperity Practice, which, when the new moon on Wednesday kicks in, that is the time to start that practice. It's absolutely amazing. I've created it so that people never have an excuse not to do my work, whether they want to do one-to-one or group. It's like, this is how you clear the space. This is how you create the money. So if money's an issue for you, start with the Star Salutation Prosperity Practice. Aim to be able to pay for a breakthrough call, and then you take it to the next level. You can find out about the group and the one-to-one. But everything is available to everyone. You have to just decide that you want it, and then you will align with it. You clear your resistance up, and it becomes possible. So Rainbow 2, Peridot 2, Aqua 1, and Turquoise 1. Yeah, baby. Really, that's interesting. Well, that might explain what was pulling through then. There was a lot of rainbow frequency. So a lot of the people here are actually initiated to the rainbow flame. There'll be a meditation available soon on my website that initiates people into the rainbow flame, which is the crystalline flame. And also our diamond body activation. So it's all there. I just want to say to you all, thank you so much for being part of this. Thank you for sharing, because as you lighten your load, as you shift your frequency, you do it for all those around you. You do it for the collective. Just imagine a whole world that is feeling courageous, confident, full of miracle magic, and able to co-create bliss and joy and delight. That is my wish for you. That is my wish for the world. Thank you again for subscribing and liking and doing all the notification stuff, and feel free to share. So much love. Take care. Lots of love for now. Bye.